flex it, your inside rail will wind up shorter and your outside rail will stay the same.
Right.
So at that point, you gotta go to that end when you have the curvature you want, and then nip it or cut
Yeah.
it off. And then you gotta dress up the ends with.
But right now, all we need is a couple of connectors.
So, at this point, if you wanna try just run this straight away.
Yep, there we go.
Are we gonna use the 100 connectors?
Yep.
Yeah, these are, most of them say what they're for. I got some old ones that aren't even coated, but like the ones you got in your hand there, those are coated. When you go from one coated track to another, the length of the rail base lengthens a little bit.
Yeah.
Code 100s are a little bit wider than code 83s.
Do you snip or do you just break
No,
them?
it's pretty. Now, these are nice sharp edge you can stick in the wall.
When they are thicker, takes a little bit more to break them than the brass one.
Yeah, and if, really, if there was a cutting hazard here, I'll get a needle nose in case you want something. Push on with something besides your fingers. I have numerous scars on the balls of my thumbs from pushing on this thing.
I'm all for do what? Yeah, John's got all the good things. And what I found from cutting some of them kits with screw, yeah, you hold on to it or it's gonna go flying.
Shooting across the room.
The
there
cats
you go.
go after it, they love it. Oh, Dad's playing with this again.
Got some really small toys though, and they're not furry. Zappa?
Speaking of high tech,
That's pretty cool.
Was that for solder?
oh, conductivity check.
I hadn't seen a soldering gun like that before. It was kind of unusual.
That's an Area 51 production.
Right.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
the light is more than light.
Next.
Okay, if that happens, sometimes, well, you notice
The tracks is,
each rail is retained by a little clip there.
you got to take that off.
And
don't you?
you've got to go in with a razor knife and clip it off, because these things stick in past the point at which that would engage.
Yeah.
So it's not uncommon to get this thing fight you. So what you do is you reach in
We
with
got a knife right
with
there.
with a razor knife and go to clip it off.
We have plenty of knives. Choose your weapon.
And I didn't pay attention to that. You know, I probably knew that years ago.
This means, also means this tie will start to float. But this means you set it. Some pieces. Right.
Is this when you start singing the railroad songs?
Okay, otherwise,
Dave did a good job singing that before.
the ties are retained on the back with a plastic strip, so if you're lucky, the tie will.
There you go.
Sometimes you get one.
We got it in
retained as well, so.
magnified.
All right, so now, and if your fingers aren't up to it, use the needle movers to push it out. Got some sharp edges, so be careful with the finish.
Well, how far do we want to go?
It should go on at least under the mill.
I'm just looking.